Reacher Season 3 must continue one big split from the original books. Reacher Season 2 has departed from the structure of its source material in an interesting way, and the show will continue to get better by extending the trend into Season 3. The newest installment of Reacher has introduced many new characters and reworked the narrative from the Lee Child book, Bad Luck and Trouble. Although they do share a continuity, the events in Child's books are kept as isolated from one another as possible. However, the show hasn't shared this philosophy to the same degree. Lee Child started the Reacher book series in the 1990s and has been adding to it ever since. The books are written in such a way that it's possible to start reading them at any point. In other words, they are all self-contained stories. The Reacher Season 2 cast mainly consists of characters who didn't feature in Season 1, but the separation between the two hasn't been as extreme as Child is with his books. Although the show has been otherwise faithful to its source material so far, Reacher Season 3 will benefit from following its current trajectory. Reacher Season 2 continued to reference the events of Season 1. Reacher Season 2, Episode 1, ADM, immediately deviates from Child's formula. Meeting with Reacher, Neagley states, "It's been a minute since Margrave." The seemingly benign line links the events of both stories together in a way the books tend to avoid. The mention of Margrave isn't the only reference to the events that came before the ending of Reacher Season 1. As well as Willa Fitzgerald's Roscoe Conklin being mentioned by name, there's a more definitive deviation from the book's makeup. Malcolm Goodwin's Oscar Finley returns to the Amazon show in Reacher Season 2, Episode 4, A Night at the Symphony, reprising his Season 1 role. Oscar Finley does appear in Killing Floor, which was the book used as the basis for Reacher Season 1. However, the character does not cross over into Bad Luck and Trouble. Finley's cameo in the on-screen version of Bad Luck and Trouble is the most blatant example of how the show is willing to connect the Reacher stories in a way that Lee Child wasn't. Reacher Season 2 also references its previous season in other, more subtle ways. For example, Reacher uses the alias of Jack Margrave on several occasions, a reference to the setting of Season 1. There are also a few instances where a Clark bar is mentioned, the snack that served as one of the main talking points for one of Reacher and Roscoe's first private conversations.